What's up? So I thought I'd make a quick video. I cleaned out my truck recently and I found these two first aid kits that I have not touched in probably a year. So I was looking at them. I mean, you can see they're pretty worn in. So I want to kind of go through and see what we got. And see what needs to be replaced, and just like a basic maintenance that you would do for anything else, you got to do on your med kits too, right? So things like alcohol pads, you know, as long as they're still good in there and they haven't been punctured, they're good. You know, cream, band-aids, you know, hand warmers. So like this is like sticky. So I wonder if this maybe have melted in the sun. Like I said, it's been there for about a year. Let's see, we got some extra gloves, blanket, flashlight. See, it does not work, so obviously it needs new batteries. Other than that, this stuff actually looks pretty good. Kind of impressed, kind of surprised. I guess you could use, oh yeah, it's like a splint or something, I guess. I put this together, God, 2009-ish, so quite a while ago. I put this one together last year, so let's see. Oh, hand sanitizer, ballistic Sharpies. So on my lighter, see this? This is just some craft, like the little green wire that you get like in the craft section, like the flowery section. You put that underneath here so that your lighter can't drain the fuel. So it can't open it up and can't drain the fuel. And then it's easy to take out if you can take it out too. Let's see what else we got in here. SWAT tee. Again, I've talked about SWAT tee before. You know, these are great if you have somebody else putting it on for you. They are a little hard if you're trying to apply it to yourself. So just be cognizant of that. Other than that, they're not bad. I mean, they're okay. Oh, we got here. Gauze, always good. Tampon for a lady. Not for bullet wounds. Maybe for a nosebleed. Definitely not for bullet wounds. Gloves are always good. Take this whole bag out. Sneeze, that's always awesome for kids. Let's see who we got. Flashlight. Hey, this one works. Still replace the batteries. Like I said, it's been in there for a year, so might as well replace the batteries. Super glue, all the little ointments and whatnots. Is this a CPR? Yes, it is. So CPR rescue breather. What this is good for, if you don't know, if you're doing rescue breathing on somebody, anymore they don't really do that. You can just go with compressions. They kind of go back and forth on that every so often, but as of right now, it's just compressions to my knowledge. But the good thing about this is if you are doing rescue breathing, right, sometimes when you breathe into them and then you press on them, they will throw up. And you don't want that in your mouth because that is fucking disgusting. Let's see, tape. Yeah, little leather man. What is this? The Gerber clutch. Okay, these are, I really like having something like this in a med kit because if you get like a splinter, okay, quick story. In the Army, we were doing some trench fighting, right? It was all simulated. This is at Fort Carson. And one of our soldiers was doing some low crawled over a cactus. That cactus got all up in his junk. So whilst he was screaming in pain, we obviously stopped what we were doing. We had an index and took him back to the aid station to where he had to get naked, and a medic had to take their Leatherman and pull every little thing out of his nuts. Whilst it was funny, we were all laughing at him, we were all actually very concerned and very glad it wasn't us because that looked like it was very painful. So having something like this on you, these are really cheap, these small ones. They can always work in a pinch. Again, super glue, some Medialite, and your band-aids and stuff like that. So all in all, you know, this is not bad. 2 markers. These can not only be used for, like, if you put a tourniquet on, you put the time and stuff, even though that doesn't really matter anymore. These are also good for an improvised tourniquet. If you need another tourniquet and you don't have a windlass, these are actually pretty strong, and they can do pretty good for a windlass if you have to wrap it up, and then obviously, you know, put 2 more things on there to keep the windlass from moving. But that's it. Just wanted to throw a quick video together. You know, make sure you do your PCIs and PCCs on all your stuff, and make sure, you know, every once in a while you pull it out and open it up and make sure, you know, stuff isn't ripped open, you know, stuff isn't gone through, and everything's in good shape. Other than that,